Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, Eastern Invasion. In our last episode, we continued working our way through Scenario 11, Dark Sanctuary. And you can see here that we've now successfully obtained both keys. So there was one up here and one down in the corner here. And that has opened up this central pathway, which has then released a number of undead. You can see we have soulless and walking corpses. And they've tripped some kind of trap here. This was a rune on the ground that I guess is going to summon some fire-based units. I'm assuming they'll come from this volcano kind of lava area. But we will have to see what happens and how much work we have cut out for us as we try to bring all of our units back to the center here to then make the final push into what I'm assuming is like the inner sanctum and maybe where we'll find the amulet itself. One other thing is we do want to grab these treasure boxes here, and hopefully these items, there's a lamp, a sword, an amulet, and a cloak. Now, I don't know if all of them are going to be items we can pick up and use, but we've got a group down here trying to grab them. But I think we're going to need to grab them quickly and then try to regroup up in the middle so that we can make the final push in towards the final objective in the middle, knowing, of course, that we are bleeding gold every turn, which is not ideal. Out on the front lines here, we did repel an orcish invasion. Hopefully there are not additional waves, but I have a sneaking suspicion there will be, if nothing else, as a mechanism to prevent you from just constantly farming gold on this scenario. You know, otherwise you could recruit, like let's say you just had a few loyal units that you sent in here and you didn't recruit anybody outside or something. You could kind of, you know, sit there and try to farm gold or something like that. So let's just jump right back in. So I think we'll move Dacyn back up here, and I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna have to probably deal with these undead, and having the a white mage there will be helpful. These two are gonna just keep moving along, so we're gonna end our turn there, letting our swordsman and Owaec heal, and then we'll swap out Grug and our infantrymen once they've got their health back. Oh geez, what are these? Fire wraiths. Oh my god. Okay, well it looks like the undead are gonna fight them, which makes my life easier. Excellent kill there. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, so if those two are gonna fight each other, that's gonna save me a lot of trouble. What I can then do is kind of play cleanup duty. So once we know who's gonna win this fight, I can then move in and get the cleanup kills, and then hopefully push to the final objective more easily. Alright, so like I said, everybody's just going to advance here as aggressively as possible. Our white mage is going to be a little bit behind. We did grab this village to try to offset some of the additional gold loss, which is kind of good. Over here now, I think what we'll maybe do is we'll try and get the kill with our paladin. Our paladin's getting pretty close to leveling up, which is kind of nice. There we go, good kill there. And then I think our bowman can probably let this soldier ant have some good damage here. Oh, geez, not as much as I was hoping. That's kind of a shame. Let's see if we can get some extra damage here with our ogre. Boy, that did not go very well. Otherwise here, I think that's going to about do it. So let's see what's going on up here. The wraith, I think, the fire wraiths definitely have an advantage because the undead are weak to fire, so... We're getting to see that in action here. Hopefully they can kill maybe one more of them before they all die. Jeez, yeah, now we're going to have to deal with all these fire wraiths, which could be a tall order for us here. I was cheering for the rat to maybe get that kill. Oh boy. The undead having a really tough time there. We're gonna have our work cut out for us, I suppose. Alright, so let's just push up here. We can get Dacyn up and involved with these guys to provide healing support. Now, over here, things didn't go quite the way I was hoping. That being said, I think Grog can form the rear guard and fight the ants. Meanwhile, these two, let's get in there and start getting the items, because I think... looks like a magic lamp. I've heard stories that these can grant wishes. Today must be my lucky day. Who dares disturb my slumber? Oh, well, that's wonderful. So we looks like we've triggered a djinn to come out of that lamp. It's sort of like a genie type creature. Unfortunately, has a very strong ranged attack and another very powerful ranged attack here. Melee not so powerful, but this could be a bit of a problem for us. Let's see if we can get lucky with some bow hits here, maybe. Jeez. Boy, we really did not get lucky there. That's unfortunate. I think what we probably want to do is get our paladin up. Try and get a kill here if we can. There it is. Now we're very close to leveling. And then I think our ogre can try and get the finish here. Just have to hit once. There it is. Okay, so that cleans things up. Unfortunately, our bowman took a lot of damage, so I'm hoping maybe we can use the paladin and the bowman together to get that kill. One more turn here and we'll have our full health back, which is exactly what we want. So we'll end it there. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I was hoping the undead would take more of a chunk of health away from these fire units, but that is not going to be the case, so we are going to have to do this the hard way. Nice. Okay, our bowman getting a bit of extra damage there, which is what we needed. So this could get pretty ugly for us because, as you can see, I mean, these fire units are pretty strong. Now, Dacyn is about to level up, so I feel like we could go like this. Kind of put our units around him. So maybe we go here. And we just double up our attacks on this guy here. I mean, actually, you know what? Gweddry's in a pretty bad spot, and now Gweddry's probably going to get killed, so maybe not my smartest move. Hopefully some of them go for Dacyn. That would be ideal. Because I can't afford to lose Gweddry. Obviously, that'll end the scenario, so... alright, let's try again here. Soften him up. Maybe we can get the kill with the paladin. Oh, perfect. Okay, no, that's great. That gives me a chance now to get the treasure. This chest contains 45 gold. Well, that's good. It's full of toilet paper? That's less exciting for us. So this sword, I'm thinking... I don't know exactly who's going to benefit from what here, but... I'm thinking maybe we give the sword to Grog. I mean, who knows what it actually does. Let's grab it. We'll see. This incorporeal sword resembles those wielded by undead wraiths. Any mortal brave enough to wield it becomes chaotic and lashes out at their foes with reckless abandon. You get 6x4 arcane damage, drain, and berserk. It's reusable if the wielder dies, and you can drop it by right-clicking. So you know what? It doesn't matter who takes it. I might as well just give it to Grog. We'll go there for the healing. And then next turn, we'll grab the amulet, probably with our bowman. And then I'm going to see if... I'm wondering if we can open this gate. Maybe our paladin can just knock the gate open and go out. That would be kind of nice for us. So then what we'll do here... These two are back to full health, so we will move them off. And then we'll go like this and like that. And now these two can start recouping their health. Again, I'm expecting a second wave. I hope I'm wrong, but I wouldn't... Oh, yeah, there it is. Time to chop some human heads. Okay, good. They did go for Dacyn. That's what I was hoping for. Dacyn getting that leadership buff. Okay, and this is great. So Dacyn's getting a level up here. And you know what? I think just giving him the extra hit points is a huge boost. Oh, man. Okay, Gweddry in rough shape, so we got to bail Gweddry out, that's for sure. Oh, man, look at what we're up against here. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3 warriors, I think. If I saw that right, let me just peek again. 1, 2, 3 warriors and a level 2 crossbowman. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to need more hands on deck here, which means, unfortunately, we're just going to have to go through our gold. I don't see any other way around this. So let's go spearman, and maybe a bowman just to have that bit of range damage. We have another turn or two before they get to us, so we can keep healing here, which is good. That is going to get very ugly outside, though, and I am not excited about that. All right, so out here, this Fire Wraith is on death's door, so I wonder if maybe we should get, you know what? I'm almost thinking we go here with, just trying to think what would be best. So I do want to get some damage in maybe with our Mage of Light, but there's the risk of retaliation, so I can't afford to be too crazy with it. So let's see if we can just maybe get the kill here. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Okay, that opens things up. You know what? Now we can go around the side here. Blast this guy for some damage, hopefully. Maybe first, though, we'll swing away with our sword here. See if we can... Oh, okay, well, nice and easy that way. And then, you know what? Dacyn can just get the finish on this guy, hopefully. It's kind of nice that we get that leadership buff. Not that it matters that much, but we'll go here so these two are healing each other. And then next turn, we're going to start pushing in towards the, presumably that inner sanctum. Okay, now over here, let's grab this amulet if we can. Oh, see, I had assumed this would only do melee, but it does melee and ranged attacks get arcane. And again, I can drop it with right-clicking, so we might as well just take it. Okay, now question, can we open this gate? I can unlock this gate from the inside. Well, that's good. So now we can basically just push out real aggressive here. Let's see, how much further can we go? So our bowman's going to lag behind, but that's fine. All right, now out here, we're done everything, so I think that's about as good as it's going to get for this turn. Excuse me. Well, that is pretty hideous. If we look, we are up against, like I said, 1, 2, 3 warriors, a level 2 crossbowman. There's an assassin and a slayer, which can both poison us. Holy, this makes me pretty nervous. Okay, well, there's our little, you know, we're gonna just stick to this, I think. Try to lure them into this area. I realize one of them can go there, but, I mean, I guess I could put some units out here, but I don't have anybody that can actually get out there, so... Or at least not easily. And whoever I put there is, you know, just gonna get surrounded and mauled to death, so I feel like this is actually a better arrangement. And I think we can leave Grug and our infantrymen there. We're gonna need more troops, though. There's no way around that. So, let's do a fencer... Actually, we'll do another spearman, and we'll do a fencer. And we will just try to hope and pray that we survive a few rounds of this long enough to let our main troops get into the objective here. That's really all we can hope for at this stage. Alright, so let's get out of there. Oh, I forgot the cloak. You know what? He's already loaded up with items. I think we just go. I don't even care at this point. We have to hurry because our units out front are bleeding gold away. So I think we just have to go. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I guess I could have undone the turn and moved back, but I mean, whatever. We've already got some pretty powerful items. We got the gold, which is important, although now we're just bleeding gold like crazy, so... I think this is about the best we can do under these circumstances. So, I guess the only question is, do we want to recruit maybe one more trooper up here? Let's hold off and see how this goes, and then we can recruit more if we need to. Okay, I hope this guy can dodge. Oh, man, he's toast. Well, that's wonderful. Okay, great. Yeah, and now he's there, which is... So my whole defensive position is now in jeopardy. Alright, we are going to have to hurry. Okay, our group up here is just going to... Now, this looks like one of those same arrangements like it was here, where we're going to have to get all of our units in and then hope that we can... we get them all in, and then we have to push into the next area. So I'm assuming we're going to want all of our troops together to do that. So Gweddry... You know what? Let's put the white mages maybe here and there. Paladin can go maybe here. And then for healing purposes, I'm thinking we go kind of like this. And that way everybody's getting some good healing. Now, we're going to have to wait probably, what, 3 more turns to get our bowman in there. 2 more to get our big boy in there. So we may end up leaving this guy behind. We'll have to see. Just because for time, I mean, you can see we are losing gold so quickly that we can't afford to have this go too many more turns, which is the really unfortunate part. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is pull this guy back. We'll move the bowman up here and do some shots here, knowing that the bowman is basically just going to get myrtleized immediately. We can swing away on this guy. If we hit twice, we'll kill, but we're not going to hit twice. We're not even going to hit once. That's, yep. That's just par for the course at this stage. Our heavy infantrymen can go there. We can start moving this guy down, I suppose, to maybe get to that. I think we're going to need 1 more, so let's go with another spearman. Alright, that's about as good as we can do here, so... Yeah, our bowman's toast. Well, at least Grug did some work. He really hurt this grunt. Are we ready to enter the inner sanctum? No, not yet. We still have to get our other units in. You know what? I think we don't have a choice. We have to leave the bowman behind. He's just too far away. It's going to take another, 1 more extra turn to get him in there. I think we just have to push. Good news is our paladin is about to level up, and so maybe we can use that to our advantage. If he gets a kill, he'll level up. I mean, who knows what we're going to face in that next room. That's the other thing. Okay, so Grug, we might as well just stand and fight. So let's just get this kill. Nice, good experience for him. Our fencer could actually go out here, and that's a good spot for him because he's got really high defense. You know what? He can even... Yeah, let's contribute here. Let's see if we can put some... Whoops. Let's see if we can put some work in on this little guy. Really good work there. And then our infantrymen can blast him, maybe even get the kill. Excellent work. Okay, and there's a bit more experience. We could maybe try and level that guy up if possible. Okay, so we're holding the line pretty good. I think we just go after this guy who's in the snow, really. I think that's our best play. We have better odds to hit. Of course, we're getting completely trolled. Yeah, he hit us twice, we hit him twice, despite us having the much better hit ratio. That's... Oh, 80% chance? Miss, of course. Pretty brutal. We'll send this guy down to get some healing, and then, I don't know, maybe we recruit 1 more. I mean, I don't want to spend any more gold, but I don't know what else to do. These guys are all... This one's going to probably die. This guy's maybe going to get killed too. And then it's just free reign on Owaec, so we're not even dealing with the poison yet. I think we have to go 1 more spearman. We're going to have, like virtually 0 gold in this next scenario, so... I mean, that's going to jeopardize the campaign itself, because if we can't recruit, we're in big trouble. Yeah, there goes our swordsman, so I'm glad I recruited 1 more at least, but I don't think this is going to... Oh, yeah, we're in huge trouble here. Oh, at least this guy's still alive, barely. Yes, I'm ready to enter. We don't have a choice. We have to push. Is that the amulet? Yes. We now look upon one of the most powerful artifacts ever to taint Lliah, but first we must clear out this room. Trespassers. Prepare for incoming undead. Okay, so our victory condition is now defeat the Sanctum Guard. So that's this guy here. Okay, there's a Revenant. There's a Draug. I think one thing... I mean, we could go for broke with our Paladin and just try our best to kill him. I mean, we're going to take a lot of damage. I mean, if we end up losing our Paladin, I don't... Like, we can't afford to wait anymore. We have to get aggressive here. I don't see any other way around this. Our Ogres are both beat up, but are, like, serviceable. We could just go in and kill this Revenant here, or not kill him, but, like, you know, pin him in. And you know what? We could use Gweddry to do the same on this guy, knowing that we're going to take a ton of damage. But at least it kind of blocks him in. Let's do that. Oh, and there's a bone shooter in the corner there. Nice, we got lucky and got some hits. That's good. I think we want Dacyn in there to try to kill this guard. So I think what we'll do, we'll get aggressive here. We will go in like this. And, I mean, we don't necessarily even have to attack. We could just go in there, sit next to him, and then have our other units follow up. I don't hate that idea. And then our Ogres will just follow. And Dacyn can go right here. And that way he's healing both of them. I mean, I fully expect our Paladin to get beat to heck, but at least he has a chance to level up, potentially. We can go and try to kill this guy, or at least soften him up in the corner. That's pretty good. And yeah, and sadly, this guy is just useless out here. He can't get in through this gate. And I don't think he can even... I'm going to try, but I don't think he can even go back out. I think we already attempted that at one point. Yeah, once you're in is kind of what I'm seeing here. So, okay, out here, I mean, things are pretty bad. So, yeah, this is pretty rough. Let's go for the Slayer. We want to try and kill him if we can. Nice, one more, come on. Yes, that was huge. We needed that really badly. We'll do some damage to the Assassin if possible. Nice, good work. Okay. And then we got to try and take this guy down, I think. I really think we have to try to kill him. Oh, that sucks. Alright, Infantryman's going on the village and is going to swing away. Oh, nope. I was hoping we'd land that kill, but no such luck. Okay, Owaec, I think we may even end up having to recruit more troops. Just to literally serve as a body shield to hold out and long enough here for this to actually... go. We'll step down and throw another javelin, and then we'll recruit one more. Spearman. Like I said, we're gonna have essentially no gold when this is all said and done. We just have to hope we can kill this guy fast enough. I mean, hopefully next turn we can get our mage in there, our ogres, and then we can give him the business. Although I didn't realize this, but he is sitting on a keep tile. I wonder if he's going to be able to recruit troops. I sure hope not, but I guess we'll find out. If he is, I think we might actually be toast. Boy, this is that moment when I really wish I had, what was it, 500 gold that they had recommended, instead of my measly 300. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, this just got a whole lot more difficult. Oh, yeah, and our Paladin's toast now. Yeah, he's gonna die. Oh, okay, that level up came in absolutely clutch. We're gonna grab the extra hit points. That just saved his life, basically. Major Light putting in work. Okay, well, this is hanging by a thread here, as it always is. Now, ideally, I'd love to get Dacyn in there. We might be able to get the what do you call it, the light beam kill. But I don't think that's going to be very feasible. So we could keep swinging away, but our odds to get the kill are super low. So probably the better play would be to... And our Major Light... I mean, maybe I should have moved this one in, too. I can't get in there enough to do damage. What are our odds to kill this guy? Because if we can kill here, I think we could move over and get Dacyn in there. Oh, you know what? We can do our Bane Blade. And yes, we might die, but at least we would... We need to kill this guy, basically. We have to kill him. Let's see if we can do it. That would be amazing. Just looking. Yeah, this guy does way more. We could probably kill this bone shooter, but I feel like the positioning is not as ideal because we want more open space in here so we can get more troops in. If we can move our paladin over, we could probably move Dacyn in there. That's what I'm thinking. Let's try it. I mean, I feel like we might end up actually dying here. There's a 99% chance we get the kill. So, let's just do it. I'm gonna hate this, but... Nice. Okay, that actually went really, really well. Oh, and that doesn't fix my problem, though. It just means Dacyn can go there. Yeah, well, that sucks. Alright, so the Paladin is almost a guarantee to die, but... we just need to do enough damage to this guy to then be able to kill him. Follow up here. So, you know what, though? We could get our Ogre in there. That's less useful for us, though. I feel like getting Dacyn in there, we can light beam this guy. Oh, and then maybe we can get our Ogre in there. That would be something. Maybe right there? Though, with the zone of control, probably not. But let's just see if we get lucky here. Nope. Nope. Yeah, of course. I shouldn't even be surprised at this point. Alright, well, let's just hope we get some hits. Oh my god, we did it. I probably should have done some attacks down here, got some more experience, but you know what? I'm going to take it. Alright, excellent. Now, wait, Dacyn, before you pick that up, are you sure this is the right decision? Even if you can wield it safely, something this evil will doubtlessly corrupt anyone who possesses it. Why, I'm incredibly touched by your deep show of affection. I'm sure that will be of great comfort when thousands are massacred after Wesnoth loses its greatest war in living memory. No, Gweddry, I am not sure, but I know of no other way to defeat Lliah-Malal. I have tried once before, even as a mage. Raven's powers near outmatched my own. As the Lich Lliah-Malal, perhaps only Delphador the Great could have stood a chance. This amulet will give us the edge that I need. With it, I can open a gate to the land of the dead and pull Lliah-Mal's unholy spells out of this world. But if what you said is true, the very same could be said of Raven. How do you know you will not fall down the same path as well? You are right, Gweddry. I cannot know, but I must try. If I do not, Wesnoth, nay, all of Erdia, will surely fall to ruin. As long as I try, there is still a chance. Sacrificing myself means nothing for the greater good. Before I go further, this does remind me a little bit of Descent into Darkness, where the character, and I will say Dacyn does strike me as being very arrogant, very condescending, and very sure of himself. He's reminding me a little bit of the character in Descent into Darkness who tried to use necromancy kind of for, you know, it's like using evil for good, sort of, and then it ends up corrupting the person. I'm wondering if Dacyn is going to fall down that same path, because again, we're attempting to use evil for good, and I'm dubious of how this is going to go, knowing that Dacyn has some very clear character flaws, at least in my assessment. But anyway, I digress. Let's keep going. So he's picked up the amulet. Dacyn, everyone stand back. Give him some air. Do not fear, I am unharmed. I just need a moment to catch my breath. Ah, did you think you were safe hiding back in here? Nobody can escape from Drawnock, greatest chief of the Lystra. See? See? I told you there were humans in here, and I showed you the secret passage. Reward? Reward? Sure, here you go. You did well. As for you humans, you might as well convince your friends outside to surrender. Otherwise, we'll slaughter you all, starting with that injured old man. I gave you a chance to do things fairly before, but now we're doing things my way. Don't know what these orcs want with us, but we can't hope to escape with Dacyn so badly hurt. Very well, orc. We surrender. Well, that's not comforting lead in to what's going to be the next scenario. So, okay, probably the biggest problem that we have is that we cooked through most of our gold. So we've only got 84 gold moving with us, so that is really not going to be a lot. That will be enough to recall 4 units, I think, and that's all we'll have, which is really not good. Hopefully there are more opportunities to gain gold like there was in this scenario with the treasure chests, or in that previous one with some of the gold deposits on the ground. I guess we also, if I remember right, we got some gold when we killed that wyvern in this one it was sitting on. So, I mean, hopefully there are opportunities to augment our gold, but I can't assume that that's going to be the case. So we'll just have to hope that 84 gold is enough moving forward. Really not a good setup for next time, where we've now been captured. I guess one good thing is we really kept all of our most important units, including our paladin, who I was really prepared to sacrifice if needed. One thing I kind of wish is that I had actually acted down here. Like, it's too bad because I could have gotten this kill and potentially leveled this guy up. But, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I was thinking that, we'll attack up here and then we'll have to wait another turn, and then we could do our stuff down here. So missed opportunity to get some experience. I could have maybe even used Owaec out here to try and get a kill. Could have tried to get a kill with Grug as well, killing off maybe this assassin. So yeah, definitely some missed opportunities. But I mean, hey, I'm gonna just take it. We made it through barely. So we will save this one and call this completed. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.